Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm sorry for not posting last week. Yeah, penetration. So, this week I think I want to touch on mental health because I feel like it's something that's not discussed often enough. And I feel like it's something that we just lightly treat upon because Kuti, if I come to somebody and I tell them, or like not somebody, but like at our age, if we go to our parents and be like, I'm depressed, I've got anxiety, it's just something that is going to be ignored. People are going to take it lightly because depression is a white people problem. Like growing up, you'd hear people say, I know there'd be jokes, but then like you'd hear people saying that stuff like depression, anxiety, those are white people problems. So, and like I remember I saw a meme today. Where like a kid asked their dad, Shikazi, dad, I'm depressed, and then the dad was like, Hanzi, drink milk, or something like that. It's something that's taken as a joke. So I feel like we need to talk about it. We need to be more open about it because we are our own support systems. Yes, people are starting to open up about mental health, about all this nonsense. Sorry, not nonsense, all this stuff. But I still feel like it's not talked about often enough because I believe people don't know what to do if you feel like you have depression. Because as a person who has gone through it, or at least I think I went through it, it kind of seemed like I was going through it. I know you don't want to talk to people. You feel like you've been a burden onto people. Like if I go tell Ninki my problems, what's it gonna do? You or any of my problems, okay. So how is that gonna help? But we need to get help at the end of the day because if something like depression or anxiety or any type of mental health, if it goes unchecked, it's the most common cause of suicide. Because I feel like I can't talk to people. I feel like I'm being a burden to people. And that's when we start getting my thoughts equity like, if I kill myself, I'll be putting their lives at ease. Like I'll be making everything easier for them because they don't need me around. And also at that time, like if somebody is depressed, an answer like, and I can say something jokingly, but to somebody with depression, whatever you say to them is going to affect them directly. Like let's say I come digitally, can you help me out? Like probably it's homework or whatever, and I come saying, could you please help me out? And then you remember you busy. Can't you say I'm busy or like non and I'll just be like, oh, you know what? Maybe life would be better if I wasn't here. Maybe life would be better for them if I'm not here. So in a person who's got depression in their mind, it will make sense. Like, let me just off myself because like nobody cares about me. And yeah, basically. So like I just guess okay, the moral of my story. I know I'm saying nonsense. I know I'm just going mambo jumbo, rambo, mambo, but like we need to be cautious about what we say and do because you never know what somebody's going through. I may be depressed, but you don't know. Like, I'm out here posting. Maybe that's how I'm trying to cope with my depression or whatever. But, like, you never know what somebody's going through because I'm not going to come out and tell you, Kuti Wango, I'm depressed. And most of the time, you don't even know Kuti you're depressed. Most of the time, it's just things. You don't want to talk to people. You don't want to be around people. You probably only want to talk to, like, one person. Or you're always sleeping, you're overeating, you're not eating. Like it's not like it's not like a flu. I've got a running nose, I'm coughing, and I know oh, this is a flu. You can't tell depression because I might just be doing things that I don't on a regular. Like, but then probably spend more time in bed. I'm feeling unmotivated, and of which we all go through this stuff regularly. But then like, ipapo, you can't like pinpoint. This is what I'm going through. So anyway, my moral of the story is just be cautious of what you say and do around people, and also check up on people, check up on your loved ones, and don't go with an approach Kuti. Hey, Iwe, tell me what's going on. Like just sit down. Hey, what's up? Or you can just start talking about your own stories. I'm going through this and this and this, and someone might be able to open up to you because you're being sympathetic or you're looking for advice from them. But like, just be kind, and especially if they're your G's, if they're your friends, just be kind, have a warm heart. be ready to listen. And another case that I learned, like with depression, is it's not always about an answer. Like, I'm always saying this to people. People are like, when I'm like, I want somebody who's emotionally available or someone to talk to, like, it's not always about getting an answer. Sometimes it's just about being heard. It's just about, I have somebody to talk to. I have somebody who's gonna listen to me. Like, I'm gonna come and tell you my problem. Pangundrudrun is gonna share your passport. Damukirana 6 nenda pamokomba. The student queue, you know, people just agitating. Like, I just want someone to vent to tell. Like, I don't necessarily need you to tell me an answer because I know, Sha, go do this, and this. Sometimes it's just about having somebody. It's about having somebody to tell, somebody to talk to, you know. So always be ready to listen, have an open heart, and don't always like go to kunemune like like, I know personally that's how I am, but like, yar.